What's up, world? It's your guy, Guitar K. Look, man, I know this video gonna ruffle some feathers, right? I know this video gonna garner me some hater label type of mentality. But look, man, call it what you will, man. For somebody to talk about something that they don't condone, if you call that hating, then I guess that's what it is. If you talk about the opposite team, like I'm a Baltimore Ravens fan. So when I talk ill of the Pittsburgh Steelers, it's because I'm not on their team. I'm on the team of the Ravens. So if you call that hating, then I guess that's what it is. So I talk about things that I'm not on the team of. And I'm not on the team of this whole rap, this whole hop, this prostitution rap that is just springing up everywhere, man. Look, I'm old. So I remember back in the day when Lil Kim came out with Hardcore, when Foxy Brown came out with Il Na Na, so pretty much these is the queens of this style of music. And back at that time I was young and impressionable, so I didn't really see the damage that they were doing with the music that they were making. And this video is not to say whether it's right or wrong. I'm not here to talk about the values or the morality of it all. I'm just here to talk about what I see and the complete downward spiral of musicianship and of what I consider to be talent. Now, at the end of the day, this is all opinion. If you like people making songs about, the booty hole is brown and the pussy hole is pink, then more power to you. I'm not saying that that's not what you should listen to. I'm just saying that it's not what I like. And at the end of the day, when people put themselves in the public eye, this is what happens. You get flack back when you're in the public eye. People go and talk about it. And this is not unknown. This is not unknown. Like people might say somebody's hating or something. Like when a news reporter go to the hood and report on a shooting or a robbery, they're not hating. They're just talking about the news. They talking about what happened. That's reporting. So let's get into it, man. It seems like they trying to say that right now women is taking over hip hop. They saying like this is the year of the woman. Women are real big in hip hop. But to me, it done gone straight to whole hop. I don't even know if it's hip hop no more. It's like whole hop. It's like prostitution rap. And again, I'm going to give big props to the queens of it, because I remember when Lil Kim and Foxy Brown first started about all this sucking and swallowing and this and that and that. And I know some people going to say, how you going to make a video calling girls hoes and prostitutes and saying this and that and that? And I'm going to counter that by saying I'm not. I'm just simply making a video about girls who are talking about being hoes and prostitutes and sucking and swallowing and give me your cash app and give me this amount of money and you can get the pussy and all this and all that. This is what they saying. So I'm just talking about what they're saying. So without further ado, let's get this out the way first, right? So I went to Google and I Googled the word prostitute. So let's get the definition. A prostitute is a person, in particular a woman, so it don't have to be. You got some men prostitutes out here too. But in this video, we are talking about women. I know I'm going to ruffle some feathers. I know I'm going to get some flat back. But hey, this is Guitar K's video. You don't like it? Pay me no mind. You could turn it off. You ain't got to watch it. But let's get back to the definition of a prostitute. A prostitute, a person, in particular a woman who engages in sexual activity for payment. Now, y'all can say what you say. You can say, oh, all of their music is not about this or it's only music. No, man. It's not true. These girls is talking about taking people's husbands. They talking about sleeping with this guy and that guy, whoever got the biggest bag. And I know y'all see like these gold digger prank videos where if the dude got the car. I mean, this is selling yourself. It say it right there. A prostitute is anybody who engages in sexual activity for payment. So if you think that some of this music that's coming out right now, if it ain't just some straight exchanges for sexual, they say it in the song. They say it in the song. He called me, he got the bag, I went over, I did this, I did X, Y, Z. You got all this back page shit. You got all these Instagram vixens. I mean, every picture that's on Instagram now is a girl turned around with her ass to the camera, with a face looking over her shoulder. I don't know what you think, but that looked like a billboard to me. That looked like you selling it. I mean, Dave Chappelle made a video. He talked about if you got on a hoe uniform, then you're going to be called a hoe. It's not hating. It's not, oh, I should mind my business. I mean, this is what you're putting it out there. When you put stuff in the public, it becomes public business. And I could talk about it. You can't say that I can't talk about it. If you're talking about it, this is what they're talking about in their music. Music is to be talked about. It's an art. So when we talking about it, we can talk about it. So if I was saying, oh, I like it, then that's good. But I can't say that I don't like it and I can't express the reasons why. Man, get the fuck out of here. But look, let's get into it, man. I made a short list because it's so many right now, but I just made a short list of some of the girls that I thinking that's ruining hip hop. They turning it into ho hop. They turning it into prostitution rap. We're going to start off with the number one right now. Sexxy Red. Y'all know who I'm talking about. This girl, her first song that I heard, she talking about the booty hole brown, the pussy hole pink. What are you saying this for? We all know this already. The only thing I could think that you're saying this because you're selling yours. So some of her top songs is Pound Town, Looking for the Hoes, and Shake Something. Come on, man. I like I said, man, you gotta call a spade a spade. You know what I mean? If it walk like a duck and quack like a duck, it's a duck. Same thing. If it walk like a prostitute, if it's out here at midnight walking up and down the street with the mini skirt on, flagging down every car, that's a prostitute. You can't hate me for calling it out for what it is, man. But let's go next. Sukihana. Man, I mean, this girl just ratchet. Y'all seen her at the VMAs. This is the first girl I ever see at the VMAs when she walking the red carpet, no doubt. When it got time to take her photo shoot, she got down on her hands and knees on national television, start twerking. She got on a skirt. She lifting her skirt up, showing her ass. If you're not selling it, what you doing that for? That's a billboard. That's a billboard that you selling sex. That's like almost saying that you don't really got the talent in your raps. And again, who am I to say that you can't? Because I know how music is. Music is all opinion. I'm just saying that I don't like your music. And in order for you to sell your music, you showing your ass everywhere. You selling sex. Let's go back to the definition again. A person in particular who engages in sexual activity for payment. And to me, bending over on your hands and knees on TV, flexing your ass, that's sexual activity. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. I could be right or wrong. I'm inviting all comments on this video. I'm inviting. I want all the smoke. If you think that I'm wrong, please comment and tell me, hey, you wrong. You should mind your business. I know I'm gonna get a lot of all of that and all of that. But again, this is not my business. This is on national television. This is on the radio. This is on Spotify. This is on Apple. This is on YouTube. So they making it everybody's business. It's not like I'm going peeking in their bedrooms or digging in their business to find this information. They making it my business. They putting it out there, man. I got nieces. You know what I'm saying? I don't have any children of my own, but I got nieces. I got cousins. I got females. I wouldn't want any female in my family acting like this. You know what I'm saying? This is not how I taught that female should act. So that's the only reason I'm making this video. But let's keep going. Let's go to Sweetie. So the girl Sweetie, she shows up to the VMAs in her dress, and the collar of her dress, she got a big bone that looked like you know what it looked like. And she's licking the bone on national television, showing everybody that this is what she do. To me, that's like she just trying to show how good she give head, and she trying to sell it and trying to, hey, like I said, man, don't hate the message, man. You know what I mean? Don't hate on the messenger. Again, this is not even my message. This is the message that they putting out there. Next, we're going to go to, I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for this because a lot of people love her, Cardi B. Not only she's married, wives don't act like it's in public. I don't know. You talking about you got that WAP. Now, we know what it stands for. She's saying that she got a wet ass pussy. Why are you telling everybody that? You trying to give it to everybody? Like, why would a girl walk around telling everybody that I got a wet ass pussy? To me, in my neighborhood, when girls was letting anytime a girl told me, if I'm on the phone, I'm talking to a girl, and she said like, yeah, I got some wet ass pussy. She trying to give it to me. She trying to give it to me. She trying to sell it. She trying to make me want it. So I just don't think that that's a good thing to make a song about. I mean, I don't know. Again, I could be wrong. And again, I'm willing to admit this is all just my opinion. And everybody know what opinions is like. Everybody got one. Opinions is like assholes. It don't mean that I'm right. It don't mean that I'm wrong. Again, that's not what this video is about. I'm just stating the facts that I see. And what I say, like I said, I think it's going to ho hop, it's going to prostitution rap. It ain't about your lyrics no more. It ain't about your skills. It ain't about their talent. It's more about how wet they pussy is. I mean, that's what the song called. It's called WAP. It ain't, you know, back in the day, you had like Queen Latifah, MC Light, Salt and Pepper. They was rapping about how nice they was at rapping, about their skills, about their talent. But now you got people rapping about how fat they ass is, how good they head is, how wet they pussy is. To me, again, that sound like some ho hop. That sound like some prostitution rap. But moving right along, Megan Thee Stallion. Now, Megan Thee Stallion, I ain't even gonna lie, she got some good flow. She got a good voice. But again, man, she be talking about, give me your cash app and I'm coming over. How much money you got and I'm coming over. To me, again, we read the definition. You engaging in sexual activities for money that make you a prostitute. And a lot of girls that I know that like these girls, they be like, well, but they getting a lot of money. So it makes it a difference. No. If you a $10 crack whore walking up and down the street and you turning tricks for $10, okay, you're a prostitute. And then if you a girl that's on the phone or on Instagram and you getting paid $10,000, you're still a prostitute. Okay, you might be making more money, but that don't change the act. That don't change that you still trading sex for money. The amount of money doesn't make you. It may make you a more well-paid prostitute. I'm not disputing that. But at the end of the day, you're still a prostitute. If you go to court, judging from what solicitation of prostitution is, it's still prostitution. It don't say that if you make more money that you're no longer a prostitute or that you're no longer a hoe. Hey, again, I know I'm going to ruffle some feathers with this. I know people going to say, oh, you just hating. But again, man, I'm not on that team. So when you're not on the team or something, you're going to hate on that. I'm a Lakers fan. So any team that the Lakers play against, I'm going to talk bad about the other team. And you might call it hating. I'm a Ravens fan. Any team that the Ravens playing against, I'm going to talk about the other team. You might call that hating. But again, I'm not on that team. So I'm going to go against what I don't believe in. And again, I don't believe in, like I said, I got nieces. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that got daughters. I got sisters that got daughters. I got sisters. And I wouldn't want my sisters doing this. If these was my sisters, I'll be talking to them. I wouldn't be supporting it. I don't care how much money they make. And I'll be like, look, sis, you out here acting like a straight hoe right now. I'm going to tell her the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of my music is about my struggles with addiction, my struggles with my drug problem. So if somebody call me out and say, hey, you a junkie, you a drug addict, I can't dispute that. I can't dispute that because they only going by the facts of what I'm putting out there. So I like, again, if you're putting it out there like you a prostitute, you put it out there like you a hoe, it's not nothing to say that nobody can't talk about. It's just freedom of speech. This is America. City girls, all they do is talk about selling it. I mean, they talk about call me up, what's my cash app me the money, I'm coming over. Some of they hit songs, pussy talk, face down. I mean, come on, man. It's in plain sight. It's not even like they trying to hide it. Back in the days, some of the like call girls and stuff, they try to hide it. They try to hide it and being like, I'm an escort. Oh, I'm just doing this and doing that. Girls at the strip club, when a dude going to the strip club, he don't say I'm about to go here and chill with these nice, classy, fine ladies. Or I'm about to go here and find my wifey material. No, you going down there to deal with some hoes that's willing to do something strange for some change. And again, I'm not even saying, I don't even know if hoe is a bad word. I don't even know if prostitution is a bad word. I'm not even saying that. You could say that I'm trying to diss them, I'm trying to harm, but I didn't make up these words. I didn't make up the word prostitution. I didn't wake up the word hoe. I'm just being observant of what I was taught and what I seen. So anything that you taught or seen or observed, you can speak on it. There's nothing that's within the human world that goes on that nobody don't have the right to speak on. So if this is how I feel about these certain topics, I have the right to speak on it. Two Live Crew had to go to court in order to speak on what they wanted to speak on to get freedom of the speech. The government tried to shut them down. Like, oh, you can't talk about all of this sex stuff. You can't talk about these girls and fat. He like, how can I not talk about it? You got people out here making porn. And again, growing up as a kid, man, I used to sneak in my mother's room late at night when she was sleeping, when she was going to work, and snatch her porn tapes and watch it and all of that. Was I wrong? Was I right? I don't know. That's not what I'm saying. Again, that's not what this video is about. I'm not saying that I'm a saint. I'm not saying that I'm an angel. I'm just saying that I love hip hop and I love lyrics. I love real MCing at its finest, purest talent. I don't condone turning it into a peep show, turning it into a strip club show, because to me it's like disrespecting the art of hip hop. So that's how I feel. That's what I'm saying. But we're gonna keep going. Ice Spice, she got a song called Deli, where she says she in there showing her panties, shaking her ass in the deli. I don't know. I go to the deli to get some lunch meat, get some turkey or ham or something like that. But if I do see a girl that's in there showing her panties and shaking her ass, I'm gonna think she a prostitute. Like, why would you be out in public showing your panties and shaking your ass unless you're selling your ass? That's just, I don't know, man. That's just common sense. Again, I know this gonna ruffle some feathers because I know they do got fans, and I know that it's music, it's art, it's a form of expression. But at the same time, man, you just gotta call a spade a spade. You gotta call it like you see it, man. But look, we're going to keep going. Just a few more. Doja Cat, Lotto, Glorilla, and Glorilla, she actually got a lot of songs where she can rap and she do come hard, but she do be running around here half naked. She do be doing the sitting there with her legs wide open on the photo shoots and all this and all of that. You advertising it. You advertising it, man. And again, like Dave Chappelle said, man, if you dress like a hoe and you acting like a hoe, I don't see no other reason why you would do that if you're not a hoe. I mean, people don't portray the energy and they don't put out things that they not, man. So look, again, do you think that hip hop is becoming hoe hop? Do you think that rap is becoming prostitution rap? Like I said, they said that the girls is taking over right now. Is it because they nice on the mic? Or is it because they walking around twerking and showing their ass and talking about selling pussy and everything like that? I don't know. You make the call. But look, this is your guy Guitar K. Be more shit.
Real smiles come from things that can't be bought or taken away. So the question is, what are you smiling about today? Real smiles could light the world like sunshine. Real smiles pop out the blue like one time. Real smiles, I remember one time, man. Real smiles could light the world like sunshine. Real smiles pop out the blue like one time. Real smiles, I remember one time, man. I couldn't crack a real smile to save my life. My life went wrong, even though grandma raised me right. I did drugs because they gave me something I could feel. Now it's hard to smile running circles in his hamster wheel. I asked the wise man, when will it stop? Maybe never. Keep getting high, yo, that cycle might last forever, ever. Ever see my bad endeavors kept me face down on the ground. I keep building it up, I keep turning it down. I smile real smiles when I walk in God's light. Real smiles when grandma held me tight. Real smiles every time I made it home at night. Real smiles, wow,